that they're in poverty, right? That they're poor, that they're weak. No, it doesn't.
God sit back and talk to Israel. He set aside Judah, where he said, I will not forget thee,
Right.
for I will make you rich over your brothers,
Right.
meaning the other tribes. So we just going through what he said we gonna go through.
Right.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
poor right now, but we gonna shine in the end.
Yeah. Give me Revelation 7 and 4 and Revelations 5 and 10.
Book of Revelations, chapter 7, verse 4.
Give me Ephesians 3 and 5. Go
And
ahead.
I heard the number of them which were sealed.
Right, they were sealed of the elect of the Most High God. He heard the number of them. Read.
And there were sealed 144,000 of all the tribes of the children of Israel.
Of all the tribes of who?
The children of
So
Israel.
now, as you read down, it's just telling you that there's 12,000 out of each of the 12 tribes. See what I'm saying? Now give me 5 and 10. Revelations 5 and verse 10.
The book of Revelations, chapter 5, verse 10.
Go ahead.
And has made us unto our God
The Most High Christ has made us unto our God. Go ahead.
kings and priests.
What are the 12 tribes of Israel?
Kings and
We're
priests.
going to be kings and priests. Go ahead.
And we shall reign on the
We're
earth.
going to reign up in heaven.
On the
We're
earth.
going to reign up in heaven, man. That's that Christianity lie. There's all kind of Christian narrative lies that they like to play. Like we're going up into heaven. We're going to create the kingdom of heaven is going to be up in the heavens.
Right.
See what I'm saying? We just read it's going to be on the earth.
That's right. Plain
Come
as
on,
day.
man.
Plain as day.
Read what you got.
Ephesians 3 verse 5.
Go ahead.
Which in other ages was not made
Yeah,
known.
give me 3. Start at verse 3.
Ephesians chapter 3 verse 1.
Uh-huh.
For this cause I, Paul, the prisoner of Yahushua, Jesus Christ, for you Gentiles,
For who?
for you Gentiles.
These Gentiles here was the northern kingdom of Israel, other Israelites. Because you got to know the nation of Israel was split. All right, you got to go through the history. There was a northern kingdom of Israel and there was a southern kingdom of Israel. So when you're reading in the New Testament, you're reading about the same two nations of people as what that you read about all throughout the Old Testament. You're reading about the Jews, the southern kingdom, and the Gentiles, which was the northern kingdom. All right, which are most of your Hispanic tribes, like your Mexicans and Puerto Ricans and Native Indians and Guatemalans and all El Salvador, Belize and all that. That's the northern kingdom of Israel. That's who your Gentiles are in the New Testament that the gospel began to be taught to. All right. There was never a gospel ever taught to Koreans and Chinese and so-called white people. That's another Christian lie.
Right.
Right. So read that again, huh?
Ephesians 3 and 1. For this cause I,
Give me
Paul,
verse 3.
verse 3. How that by revelation he made known unto me the mystery, as I wrote before in few words.
The mystery that he wrote before in a few words. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Whereby when ye read, ye may understand my knowledge in the mystery of you Christ.
Go ahead.
Verse 5. Which in other ages was not made known unto the sons of men.
In other ages, in other times, this mystery that he's talking about was not made known to the sons of men. Go ahead.
As it is now, revealed unto the holy apostles.
As it is now it's being revealed to the holy apostles. Go ahead.
And prophets by the Spirit.
By the Spirit, the Holy Spirit of the Most High, which is only given to the 12 tribes of Israel. You other nations, and if you are an Israelite, but you ain't in the truth, you're in the Christian church, you're not dealing with the Holy Spirit either, man.
Right.
How you dealing with the Holy Spirit when you're not even performing the will of the Most High? Give me that in Acts 5 and verse 32, all right? Let's kill that lie right now. You know, they think that the Holy Spirit, which is the gift of the Most High God, anybody can have it. Like you can go to a theologian school and get the Holy Spirit of the Most High God. Okay, read that.
The book of Acts, chapter 5, verse 32.
Go ahead.
And we are his witnesses of these things.
Talking about the apostles. Go ahead.
And so is
so is also the Holy Spirit. Go ahead.
whom God hath given to
Whom,
them,
whom the Most High God has what?
given to them
Uh-huh.
that obey him.
That he's giving the Holy Spirit to them that what?
That obey him.
What is obeying the Most High? Right? Is it not keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments? So, Creflo Dollar, T.D. Jakes, whatever preacher and pastor, whoever the hell you are, if you are not keeping the Most High's laws, statutes, and commandments, you do not have his Holy Spirit.
Right.
That's just plain and simple. Read what you got.
Hey, put
First
this in
John
y'all
chapter
church,
3,
bro.
verse 6.
All right, bro.
We are of
Put
God.
this in the church, bro.
Okay, bro. I appreciate it. You sure?
Positive.
Okay, my brother.
That's what he say do. Keep his statues, bro.
I appreciate it. You appreciate
Your
it.
card?
Get him one of the bigger ones. The large ones.
First of every fruit. That way your barn should be filled. Fast shall flow. No wine.
Come over here, man. Every
Here every Saturday,
Every
huh?
Saturday, brother.
Every Saturday we out here. I ain't got money every Saturday.
No, you need money, brother. You come over here.
No, I'm saying we out here every Saturday.
We're over.
I understand.
Come through.
Go ahead, read what you got.
First John chapter 4, verse 6.
Go ahead.
We are of God.
We are of the Most High God. That's what he's saying. Go ahead.
He that knoweth God heareth us.
He that knows the Most High God heareth us. It's like we're up here. You're hearing. If you know the Most High God, you're hearing us. You can identify with what we're saying because we're speaking the words of the Most High God. We're not like the Christian church thinking a bunch of Christian lies and cliche deflections from the actual scriptures. Vain imaginations. God. Go ahead.
He that is of not, he that is not of God,
But he that is not of the Most High God, go ahead.
heareth not us.
You will hear us. Right? Go ahead.
Hereby know we the spirit of truth.
By this we know the spirit of truth. By the fact that, like most people, they just keep walking.
What's your nationality?
And by that we
I'm a
know
Filipino.
the spirit of truth.
I'm also Zapatista.
Whether or not you have the truth in you. Go ahead.
And the spirit of
We
error.
know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. So, the whole Christian church has the spirit of error, man. See what I'm saying? If you have, give me Zechariah 8 verse 16. Just read this real quick. All right. If you in the Christian church, if you had the spirit of the Most High God, this is what you would do. Read that.
Zechariah chapter 8, verse 16.
Go ahead.
These are the things that ye shall
It
do.
says, these are the things that you shall do. What shall we do?
Speak ye every man the truth to his
We're
neighbor.
supposed to speak a lie to our neighbor.
Speak ye every man the truth to his
We're
neighbor.
supposed to speak the truth to our neighbors. Go ahead.
Execute the judgment of truth and peace in your
Right.
gates.
Now, what is the truth? What is the truth? Give me that Psalms 119, 142. What is the truth that we're supposed to be speaking to our neighbor, man? All right. Psalms 119 and verse 142. All right. Go ahead.
The book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 142.
Go ahead.
Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness.
The righteousness of the Most High is an everlasting righteousness. Go ahead.
And thy law is the truth.
And the law is the what?
Is the truth.
The law is the truth, man. You gotta learn to keep the laws, because if we don't, now go back to that and give me Isaiah 30 and verse 15 again. What you got? Give me so you got Isaiah 30 and verse 15. So give me Ezekiel 13 and verse 10.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 15. For thus saith the Lord God, the Holy One of Israel,
The Holy One of the Israelites, man. Go ahead.
in returning and rest ye shall be saved.
In returning, it's talking about returning to the Most High. We've all went astray. That's why it says, return, O backsliding daughter or Israelites, because I am married unto you. We're married. We're supposed to be married to Christ, right? We're married through Him. We're married to Him. So what did we do? We committed adultery. We left him. We start dibble and dabbling in all these different religions and philosophies and doctrines and what you want to believe in the world. That's how we left. But now he's saying what? Read that again. In returning back to the Most High. Go ahead.
And rest.
And resting in the Most High. Go ahead.
Shall ye be saved.
Shall you be saved. That's where the salvation is going to come. Give me Isaiah 33 and 6. Salvation, that's how you're going to get it, man. That's how you're going to get salvation. That's how you're going to get saved from the death and destruction, from the race riots that's coming, from martial law that's coming, from another statistic of a white cop killing a black unarmed man. That's how you're going to get saved from that. You're going to get saved from the pestilence and all these coronavirus and all these other diseases that's going to pop up out of nowhere. See what I'm saying? That's how you escape that. All right, go ahead.
You got it up?
Isaiah 33 and 6.
No, that was
that all of that? Yeah.
In quietness and in confidence shall be your strength.
So in quietness and confidence in the Most High shall
Hey!
Somebody shouldering me on purpose, bro. I know I did, bro, but I was trying to cut by, bro. It wasn't a mistake, bro, but he shouldering me on purpose. What the bike pack is for? I know, bro. He was trying to grab food. There was no disrespect. That's something. One, is yours? All right.
What you have, read that, Isaiah 33.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times.
Right. We're in some trying times right now. But wisdom and knowledge of and understanding the will of the Most High and what the Most High is doing, what he's been teaching and telling us that he's doing in this earth or through his scriptures. Having wisdom and knowledge of that is what's going to keep you stable. See what I'm saying? A lot of us don't have wisdom and knowledge. See what I'm saying? Now give me that in Psalm 119 and 104. A lot of us don't have wisdom and knowledge. And this is the result of not having wisdom and knowledge. We're destroyed. We become destroyed as a people for the lack of knowledge. All right? Because we don't know what's going on. Man. Most times talking about bringing death and destruction.